Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna show off all my items and just see what we have so far, and just remember, like, all of our tools. This from the updates. All this New Year stuff my brother got me. Toast. All the colors. All the clothes I've gotten throughout the last year. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at all these fucking clothes I've gotten. This is madness, dude. I didn't even wear all of these. Like, this is a problem. I never wore half these. It's like some of you want me to make a season 2, but it probably won't happen. But that's a lot of fucking clothes that I've gotten. And yes, I've gotten mostly some of the same shit. Unfortunately, I'm going to get stuff that is the same. Unfortunately, that's just what's going to happen. I don't try to get most of the same thing. It just happens. And sometimes I have to accept it, you know? But I've gotten a lot of stuff. And I'm proud of myself for my collection that I've gotten since the last time. Since I've been playing this game. I can say without a doubt that I am proud of myself. For the amount of things I've done in this game. For the amount of things I've done. To all the conversations I talked about. Just, opening myself to you guys. Because videos are like a way for me to express myself. And, talk about things I like and stuff like that. Because usually I just don't do it. I try to open up now to people as much as I can. So they get an idea of what I'm like. But mostly people in high school just never got to know me a lot because I just never talked. I never just opened myself up. And it sucks because I wish I did. Speaking of which, I gotta show them my DIY recipes, like all the shit I've learned and what I could have learned. Which is fucking expansive. All the emotes. Viva, let's go. Feeling it. All these emotions that are here. I know it's giving me a lot more items and stuff like that, and a lot more things to do. But I'm glad I just have a lot of stuff in this game. Yeah, speaking of which, all the Nook miles I've done throughout this game. Like, look at this. I didn't get everything, but sure as hell I did a lot. Under a year. Stay motivated and do like 300 videos, even though they're all separate and apart. That's still pretty big to me. That I've done that much. Which is still huge for me, because I'm usually not this motivated to do enough Animal Crossing videos. You know? It just feels so weird to me. That I've done so much. I thought I was never going to be motivated enough to do this. But I was able to. Like seeing all these fossils here, seeing all the fish we've gotten, just everything that we've done. With the help from Toast. Toast and I really made this place feel like a nice place to, like, be with and to talk with you guys. I appreciate everything I've done up to this point. Even though I've never, like, I do regret sometimes my emotions and actions when I was doing a video and stuff like that, but I try not to beat myself over it. I try to move on and try to make the next video as best as I possibly can. But having flaws like this, it just shows that I'm just not this perfect person, that I'm going to have faults, that I'm going to have mistakes and everything else like that. It just makes me feel human and not this animatronic. Because when I look at other people's series, and they do open up a lot, like, I get that. Everyone is their own different person. Everyone goes through a different journey. Sometimes people go to serious lows. Sometimes people have serious highs, but mostly here on YouTube, we have a lot of lows. And, it might come to a point where I might get, judged for my shitty videos. People are going to make fun of me, like, how'd they do with Chris Chan? And, I gotta deal with it. I gotta deal with it. People might defend me, but I'm like, well, let them have their opinions. I would rather have people have opinions of me than not have opinions. Because if they want to say something to my face, go and say it. This is just how I am. I'm not going to change how I work. I'm still going to be myself no matter what. And if they try to change me, don't try to change me for me. I've changed a lot throughout these years. At least 5 years of doing YouTube. From my very first channel I deleted to this channel now, I've changed drastically from how I see my YouTube videos now. I would just do games and never just enjoyed them. I never just sat down and just enjoy something, enjoy life, enjoy the things around me. I never took the chance. But now I am. Yes, I'm rushing games. Yeah, I'm, doing everything I can. But I'm really trying to catch up. Because there's a lot of games to play. But I need to enjoy life too. And, I reflect back, and there's so much stuff I missed out when I was a teenager. And I look back now, and I realize how much I fucked up. I can't take those back. But when I look back, I did some things right. I listened. I took life advice from people. I changed myself for the better. Like, goddamn, if I didn't have one person be themselves, and I guess I'm going to repeat a story again. And if you're a senior, if you're a sophomore and never had a good relationship with this teacher, which I'm sure some of the sophomores here that I used to be with are watching this channel now, probably some of them. Let me tell you a story of how I met my related teacher. I know that's how I met your mother, but no. My related teacher was a unique individual that I've never had before as a teacher. This guy was certainly unique. I had teachers who were strict. I had some teachers who were like, kind and all of that. And just, had a work personality. This, and sorry for my language, this motherfucker didn't care. He was himself 24/7. Straight up, when I first met this guy, he goes, you can either listen to me and do all the work and learn something, or I can be your friend, or I can be like your living nightmare. And I was like, whoa. He had so much fucking moxie. I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe that just one man could just be have so much moxie and so flamboyant and be confident. It fucking baffled me. Like, this guy could literally just be himself around the room. And it inspired me to do my actual work. It inspired me to stay in the shop. I really loved that guy, and unfortunately I showed him my worst in me. I was a good student to him. I wasn't the smartest, but at least I did my job. Yes, I'm a whiny little bastard, and I can say it. He's probably watching this video, me cursing so much. I apologize. This is just how I am now. I just curse so much. I'm 21 years old. You know, I've worked, and I'm given what I'm taking. Just looking around, seeing all this art, but this man did change my life. If he never was himself, I would have never had a thought of opening up and starting to be myself. I would have never been confident to actually ever listen to what those other therapists were trying to tell me. If this guy was never himself, I probably wouldn't be the same person I am today. Yes, I've been through a lot of struggles and a lot of things throughout my life that I still face with today. Regrets of never having girlfriends, regrets of never staying with people in their relationships like I still could right now. That might change. You know, I might want to reconnect with some friends that I haven't talked to in years, because I generally miss them. I want them to know that I do. And I hope they're doing well, because I know the pandemic sucks. And everything sucks. And everyone's life is just hell. I swear, everyone just started becoming more miserable when the pandemic started. Just everything went to fucking hell. But that's just besides the point. When I reflect now and see myself, I've went through a lot. Having to see my mother go through the hospital, having to see myself go through the same dark path I've had since I was a middle schooler, but trying to keep myself together. I know that's Gullivar, but I'm just gonna keep walking. When I was in middle school, I never tried to make myself feel better. Now, I'm trying to make myself move on. I'm trying to make myself grit my teeth and bear with life. Life is not fair. You just gotta take with the good and the bad. And I've been trying. Sometimes days are light, sometimes days are dark, and I still keep going. I still keep making videos for you guys, because you guys love it when I do it. And tomorrow I'll finally get back on track. I finally have someone to talk to now, and it's just been a long journey. It made me realize how important it is to talk out my feelings with a therapist. It's because it's important for me. Because if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm just going to deteriorate and drive myself into madness. And that's what I've just realized. As a person, I've grown because I see my flaws and I don't immediately try to ignore them. I don't try to toss them away and talk about video games. I don't try to make myself and put myself into hell. I try to apologize. I try to repent for my sins. I try to make sure I never repeat mistakes. I try to make sure I better myself. Though I still make the same mistakes. I at least tried to make an effort to try and stop it. I'm not just sitting there yelling at myself and beating myself up. I say, you know, it's not the greatest, but I've did my best. And we're just going to move on from it. Or I can come back later and try to do something with it. I've been on a hell of a road with you guys for the past year. I never would expect anything else to happen. You know, I still look back and regret deleting my older channel. But I tell myself, no. You need to make this channel great. You need to make this channel good for people that want to watch it. They want to see the dry crunch that the older crunchers saw. That's what I need to do. So I'll keep doing that. I'll keep playing games. I'll keep trying to just be myself. Maybe someday I'll get a girlfriend. Maybe. But I don't want to get popular. Not just yet. Because I can't handle it. I know I can't handle it. I've seen people who've handled popularity and go on dark paths. I just want to live as a normal person. I don't want to be like this god. Because I don't deserve to be a god. I deserve to be a person. I'm not great at video games. I'm good at video games. I just try to be myself and live as myself every day. And I want you guys to understand this. I'm not a perfect person to talk to. I keep saying so all the time, so I'm trying to figure out what to say next. And I always just repeat myself. Even when I don't try to. But that's just what makes me me. I'm a lot better when I'm talking to people, just not when I'm trying to, on the spot, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do in a game. Usually I don't talk when I'm playing video games, so that's why I'm like that. I'm a whole lot more funnier when I'm not, like, doing videos. It's like, well, why aren't you doing videos when goofy? Well, parents in the other room. And, I'm trying to be more serious because this is a game that you guys are just looking forward to. And honestly, I really don't want to say something that will make me regret my actions. I'm very careful with what I try to say with any topic that involves anything. I might slip here and there, to which I apologize, and I will never do that ever again, but I'm going to move on from it. I've said some things I'm not proud of. I've done some things that I'm not proud of. I haven't done drugs or anything else. I'm just not proud of beating myself up like a fucking ragdoll. But I'm still here. And I think that's what matters. But I'm still here. I think it's a good time to end the Let's Play. I know I suck. But I really think it's a great time to end this Let's Play. I've done everything I can. Next time, the finale. Bye, guys.